Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Let's Play Planet Coaster. So, I was in the progress of playing through the third scenario, I believe. Yeah, the third pirate scenario. And in this one, you kind of start out in debt and broke as hell, so it kind of just takes a while. It's not necessarily the most difficult of scenarios. Like, if we look here, basically we just have to make enough rides to have a high monthly profit, build a coaster, which is simple enough, and then make enough money to pay off our loans. So, this is another one of those scenarios, and I hate how a lot of the scenarios are like this, where they're kind of just waiting games where you don't have to actively do a lot of things. You kind of just have to wait and let your park grow enough so you make money. And I guess every scenario in a game like this involves a little bit of waiting, but I don't know. It feels like a lot of waiting is involved in this scenario in particular. And I think we can sell a lot of stuff in this scenario. Like, yeah, you can sell a lot of the random... Unlike a lot of the previous scenarios where it locked a lot of the scenery was locked, we can actually go around and sort of find useless pieces of scenery and just sell them for quick money. So I think I'll just go ahead and do that right now because we'll be able to appreciate a lot of the stuff that the makers of this scenario had to put in, and we'll also just be able to make a quick amount of money. Yeah, some of the stuff is locked that we can't sell, like that right there, but other things not so much. Yeah, like huge things like this we can't sell, but some smaller stuff we can. Like, I think this ship now, we can't sell that. Yeah, I really like these arches, though. It's pretty cool. I think we can sell this, actually. Yeah, we can sell this shipwreck. Quick money. Might make the theme look a little less cool, but hey, whatever. Also, there's a treasure chest here. And there's this one here. I think we can sell this. Oh my god, $7,500. That's a lot of money. Okay, those two are like fake plastic. But there's... Yeah, if you noticed in the little scenario description, it mentioned how there's like a hidden treasure. And I think, yeah, that right there is the hidden treasure. So we just got $7,500 for selling that. And I think you can build that yourself. I'm not sure why you'd want to. Let me find it here. Actually, let's do filters. And let's go to the pirate theme. Let's find. I think I remember seeing it. I'm trying to find it just to show it off. You can make a kraken. I really can't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that thing, you can make a freaking golden treasure chest for $10,000. I don't have any idea why you'd ever build something like that. That's just a waste of money, but it's kind of a neat little thing, I suppose. It's at the very least, I think the whole point of that one object is for this scenario, just so you can find it. So yeah, we just made a lot of money after doing that. I could actually pay off our loan, but I think I'm going to spend some money to make some money instead. Yeah, I'll complete all the rides that we can, and oh my god, random lag spikes. What the hell? That's not good at all. I did actually change around some of the settings, so I'm just going to change that really quickly. I wanted to see if I could improve the display just a little, just to make things look a little better. But it seems to have had a negative effect. So let's see if that helps anything. It might also just be the fact that by changing the settings and not restarting the game, that might have caused some problems. It could be any of those two. Or it could be a combination of both. Alright, there's that. You can open it up too, just so people can actually get in line and increase the price to... Oh, $4, that's pretty cheap for a ride that's so expensive. I guess it can seat a lot of people, though, so I guess that is kind of how it makes more money than other rides. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that was not very fun lag. Oh, hey, got a star. Yeah, I might just want to restart the game after I'm done with this episode, because sometimes games like this, they don't react too kindly to you making changes. Oh, and why are you trying to tell me the basic controls? I think I know them by now. Alright, so our next objective is merely to make a coaster. We do have quite a bit of money, though, so like I said, I think I'll just complete all the rides that I'm allowed to build. Oh, let's do that race here, I guess. Yeah, this is a very oddly shaped ride. It isn't the easiest to actually build. Alright. Why can't I start it? Oh yeah, I don't have the main entrance. That's probably why. Alright, there you go there. Open it up. Increase the price a little. Yeah, this one's definitely a big money maker. But I suppose that's the thing, is at the cost of that, it has not that many seats. So I guess although this one costs about the same as this one can simply just fit a lot more people. Alright, that one's open. This one's open. So now I think we just have to wait a little for people to actually go there. Is that all the rides, I think? 1, 2, 3. I think the one thing I haven't built is the carousel, right? I guess I might as well just build a stupid little carousel over here. I mean, I think it will make us a little bit of money. Not really that much, but I guess enough to warrant the cost of it in the first place. Ah. I keep trying to start the ride even though I don't actually build this actual queue line. There we go. I think I'll keep it at about the same cost because it's definitely not the type of ride that people like to ride a lot. That was... I guess it wasn't really redundant, but felt redundant saying it. Okay. So now we've got a pretty nice little theme park here. Let's go ahead and see if people have complaints. Now, everyone's pretty happy. Yeah, everyone's just sad about queue lines being full. Otherwise, everyone is pretty damn happy. And our staff is also happy as well. I think I can add an entertainer. That'll help out with happiness too, and that can be helpful. Actually, to be honest though, I think our next achievement is just to get a monthly profit of 4,000. So actually, I don't really want an entertainer because that's more or less just a needless cost. I mean, it does make our guests a little happier, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really a very needless cost. Okay. Let's start building an actual coaster now. Yeah, this is the first coaster I've built, at least for this Let's Play. I did build that log ride, I believe, but no actual coaster. I think I'll make this one pretty short and sweet. Okay, go to the ride. Make a nice sharp turn. I suppose we have plenty of wide open area over here, so I guess we can make a drop. Yeah, I've noticed when it comes to not having a really having a higher excitement but a lower fear, you want to minimize the amount of turns you have, because I remember when I made this ride, I wanted to make like a bunch of awesome like helixes and shit and a bunch of turns and whatnot, but it seems like all that really causes a lot of fear, which I think is basically the equivalent of the intensity, because I think it just causes a lot of lateral g-forces, lateral g-forces, and I think vertical g-forces are what gets people excited, at least as far as this game's concerned. Yeah, actually I think I'll just drop here like I said. It's just kind of annoying because I think I'll have that tree in the way. Yeah, that stupid tree gets in the way. We'll make a nice turn. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is you need to make sure your turns are banked, because if they're not, that can cause a lot of problems. And with this one, the one thing that's nice is the game has a lot of cool pre-built things you can add, so let's do something interesting here after this. Yeah, that's obviously too tall, although you can scale things down. So yeah, that might just work then. Although I think when you scale it down, it also increases the g-forces, so it might not work out too well. I think that might work pretty well. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Hopefully there's not too many vertical g-forces or anything. Or lateral, I mean. I always confuse the vertical and lateral. Okay, let's try something else. Yeah, let's try just like, I think, is there actual, yeah, there we go, a regular old vertical loop. Those are always fun. I think we'll add one of those. Actually, you know what? Let's go crazy. I'm going to add 2 of them. I'll add one that's in a opposite direction. Oh, wait. This is the other thing. This is rolls. Oh, my. That's crazy. Yeah, some of these, as you can see, are pretty intense. But at least for this particular scenario, I don't want to make too crazy of a coaster. Oh, there's non-inverted too. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Is I made a ride with a lot of these, and it seems like these you want to minimize a little because it causes a lot of sicknesses or a lot of fear. Yeah, that's probably going to be too big. I don't think we'll have enough momentum for that one. Actually, I'm not even sure if we'll have enough momentum for this. I hope we do, but we might not. Let's hope so. Okay, yes. I'm just kind of looking through this. I'll actually add the other one. There we go. So we've got 2 loops, just like what? I think that's just like the one roller coaster at Disney. And now we'll do this just to make a nice auto-completed thing. Oh my, that looks kind of crazy. It's going all the way around here. Yeah, it looks like the autocomplete isn't really what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah, and this stupid tree's in the way. That's something that's really annoying, is that when you're making the coaster, you can't just let it auto-delete the scenery, so you've got to go out of the coaster editor, then go back in, and then you can continue it. And it's like, I don't know, it's just a slight annoyance. It makes things a little harder than it should be. I've noticed the game, I don't know if many of you can notice it on the recording, because I've noticed in recordings in general, frame rates don't look as bad as they feel in the game, but I've noticed the frame rate goes down quite a bit when you're in the roller coaster editor. So it seems like all this extra stuff that has to get like rendered and whatever, it seems like it's not doing so well on my GPU. So that's not very fun, but hopefully it doesn't look too bad in the recording. Yeah, it's kind of too bad that in a game about building roller coasters, the thing that makes my computer the least happy is the actual act of building the roller coaster. Okay, let's try auto-completing now. Yeah, I think that'll work. I just don't want to, well, I'm going to do smooth all. I'm going to try to make this a little smoother because it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a hectic ride going back there. Yeah, that's the thing with the autocomplete, is it's nice because it makes your job a lot less difficult. But it's not so nice because it doesn't always include things like banks that are pretty helpful. Yeah, now I want trim brakes here. And trim brakes. Oh, I can't even add trim brakes there. Yeah, could I at the very least smooth this because it's kind of a drastic drop off. Okay, at the very least, I think this bank here should help. Yeah, and I can add trim brakes here. Here. Yeah, this is where I really want to be dying down speed. Okay, so let's do a test. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent ride. So let us go... Where the hell is it? I swear there was a test... Oh, there is. Live data we have to go to. Then we have to do start test. So yeah, let's take a look at how well this roller coaster goes. Yeah, I definitely notice a lot more lag than normal just through this. Yeah, it's not very fun. Although, like I said, it might be because I changed settings without restarting the game. That's never something that is very good. Alright, here we go. Oh god, that was scary. Yeah, it really didn't look like it was gonna make that first one. It's probably because of the weird lag. There we go. Okay, that definitely slows it down quite a bit. Awesome. I think that ride went pretty well. All things considered. There we go. It doesn't have the best ratings, but I suppose they're decent. It's decent for a ride this short. That's for sure. Although we might want to smooth something like this and this, because there's definitely a bit of a, like, sharp curve going on. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. There we go, now the lag's gone. Yeah, there's a lot of lag when you're in the editor, and that's not very pleasant. Oh, I have to test it first. So you basically have to test it twice before you can actually open it. Well, the thing is, the in-editor test isn't considered the same as, like, that test right there. There we go. It's finally open, and now I'm sure everyone will flock to this ride, because it's better looking than all the other... Oh, and I guess we can change the name from Incomplete Coaster. I guess I'll just call it... Oh god, not that. I don't know how that even happened. I didn't even... it didn't feel like I pressed Shift-Tab whatsoever. Okay. Pirate Coaster. There we go. Awesome. So now that's our first real coaster. Definitely not the longest, but it's probably... It looks pretty fun. Yeah, I do remember I went to this one ride. It was one of my first, like, real roller coasters, and it was down in, I think it was Branson, Missouri. And there's some theme park that's either in there or nearby. But I remember it was the first roller coaster I went on with a loop. And I just went on it like 10 times in a row just because it was so fun. You know, it was something I never went on, and I just went on over and over and over again. It was very fun. So, now that that first coaster is done, let's take a look at what else we need. Oh, we just need to pay off our loan. That's pretty simple to accomplish. Actually, we have all the money we need. That's good. Literally, I just have to do a click of a button. Pay off loan. There we go. So there is that scenario complete. Yeah, too bad about that lag. I'm sure it might have... It probably wasn't as noticeable as it was for me, but it was definitely not the most fun. So I definitely think I'll make sure I restart my computer and everything before I try playing this game again. Yeah, that just barely has enough speed. Alrighty then. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.